Dear fellow scholars, this is a new episode with a special guest. Today we are going to see whether AI can take over space. So far it has taken over everything else, so why not space? This research was conducted by scientists at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in the University of Colorado. And if you wonder what JPL is doing in a video about AI, stay tuned, you will see. They used the OpenAI API to first search for exoplanets that might be suitable for human life. Then they let the AI decide for itself which planets it wants to send a spacecraft to. Sounds reasonable so far. I wonder where this will go, for instance, for the first mission. The scientists asked the AI to find Earth-like planets around stars similar to our Sun. In a second step, they asked the AI to select one of those planets for the first mission. Now hold on to your papers, fellow scholars, because here comes the amazing part. The scientists then asked the AI to plan a trajectory for a spacecraft that would fly by this planet and collect data about its atmosphere. Now note that at this point, the AI does not know what kind of spacecraft is available. It just knows what it would like to have. It plans a trajectory based on that. This is an amazing example of how all the pieces are coming together in this research. It suggests a gravity assist maneuver around Jupiter. This means that the spacecraft will use the gravity of Jupiter to gain speed and make the journey more efficient. We have seen such trajectories before. For instance, NASA's Juno probe used Jupiter's gravity to get into its orbit around the planet. It is really cool that the AI knew this trick. Not only that, but after suggesting this, the AI also asked for data about the mass and gravity of Jupiter, which is incredible. It even suggested a time for launch. But of course, it didn't stop there. It also suggested a list of instruments that would be needed for this mission. Now, these are pretty standard instruments for studying exoplanet atmospheres. But mind you, at this point, the AI has no idea what these instruments look like or how they work. It can only suggest what it thinks is needed for the mission based on what it has learned from the data in the scientific literature. And get this, it even suggested follow-up missions. One to Europa, which is Jupiter's moon, and another one to Titan. What? How? Yes, you heard that right? It suggested exploring other planets and moons in the solar system. I am truly out of words. I mean, I am pretty sure that scientists at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory get paid a lot of money and also have a lot of free time. But surely they do not have time to explore every single research area in depth. So how did the AI find all this information? Well, it found 1,600 research papers and 4,000 reports from the NASA archive. That is quite a lot of information. And of course, we can't forget the scientific literature search engine, which is, well, a search engine for scientific papers. So how much does this cost? Surely something like this cannot come for free, can it? Well, for the first 3 years of operation, the API key that they used cost about $28.70 per month. That is insanely cheap. I mean, I'm pretty sure that my coffee costs more than that per month. Then something amazing happened. The CEO of OpenAI saw this paper and decided to give them a free API key for the rest of their missions. That is incredible support. Thank you very much. Hope you fellow scalars agree that this is an amazing example of how AI can help us with scientific discovery. This is not some science fiction. This is real science. This is the kind of work that can lead to a Nobel Prize. I am completely spellbound. By the way, if you wonder what the OpenAI API is, this is basically an application programming interface. It is a way for humans and machines to communicate with each other. The OpenAI API is like a waiter in a restaurant. You, the customer, tell the waiter what you want. The waiter goes to the kitchen, which is the computer, and gets you what you asked for. In this case, the computer is the large language model, ChatGPT, which is one of the most advanced artificial intelligence systems ever created. Thanks for watching and for your generous support, and I see you next time.